Hello everyone, good afternoon. Uh, on this today, I will show you on how to deploying Memcached database case on Debian Ubuntu LTS server. I will be using like before $5 droplet on DigitalOcean. So we will get the same spec as before. Okay, let's create the droplet fish. Memcache is strongly recommended to using on WordPress based site, and even Facebook use Memcache as building block to construct distributed key file store and scale from single cluster of Memcache server to multiple geographically distributed cluster. Facebook use Memcache because it provides low latency access to shared storage pool at low cost. It's similar to Redis, but I don't know why Facebook chose Memcache instead of Redis. So let's create the droplet. Memcache. Let's see on the official site memcached.org. What is Memcache? Free, open source, high performance distributed memory object caching system. Generic in nature, but intended for use in speeding up dynamic web application by alleviating database load. On WordPress, it's usually configured with V3 total case for database and object caching. The configuration is very simple. Let's create. I will deploy Ubuntu LTS with New York data center. Strong password strong password generator. Oke, generate copy like before. $5. You can enable IPv and IPv6 user and monitoring, but don't just user data. I'm not often select this, and then press create the droplet. On configuration file, compared to Redis, Memcache is simple, but it more powerful. And of course can reduce server resource, including RAM and CPU usage. So let's copy copy that. Okay, login to terminal, GNOME terminal as root at yes. As root at p2. And this is newly installed Ubuntu server run system update, apt update, so we can get the latest kernel Linux update and other security patches from Canonical as Ubuntu company. Okay, let's apt update. I'm usually using Redis or Memcache on my WordPress site, using with v3 total case for object and database case. Okay, waiting for a minute and let the system update the Ubuntu OS. Okay, step 1, you so having server with full root access with Debian or Ubuntu LTS, and you can using GNOME terminal for Linux or PuTTY SSH client for Windows. And this is fresh cloud server, so we shall install web server. I will use Nginx and PHP FPM for testing purpose. Okay, let's install Nginx. Install. This will install Nginx from default Ubuntu LTS repository. Let's check the Nginx version. Yes, Nginx 1. As you can see on the screen, and then let's install PHP FPM. So we will get PHP 7.4 FPM. It will run for backend process for Nginx. Press yes. Okay, let's start both Nginx and PHP FPM using service command. Service PHP FPM restart. Oh sorry, service PHP 7.4 FPM restart. Okay, then let's install Memcache. Let's install Memcache. Let's install Memcache. Also, you install libmemcache tool and other software dependency. Memcache tool. php.php and live event dev. Since we are not using Apache web server, so we don't need to install libapache to mod PHP module. After that, look for memcache conf file inside etc directory. Okay, so on memcache configuration we can doing fine tune. So for example, increasing memory of or RAM consumption. So memcache can consume more memory to be using to cache on your set after that. Okay, look for, yes, I'm using Nano Editor, but if you want to use another your preferred editor like Vim or another editor, you can choose that, but I'm more familiar with Nano, and it's very easy and quite simple. Okay, look for the length. By default is 64, so Memcached will consume 64 memory on default installation. So let's change the variable to 256. So Memcached will consume 256 MB. Okay, let's save. It's quite an auction. I'm using 1 GB cloud server from DigitalOcean. Then yes, it depends on your PHP version. I'm using PHP 7.4, so let's edit the Memcached ini file. Yes, okay, and put the following snippet code or variable. So Memcached will listen on TCP localhost with corresponding port 11211. Okay, let's save. Let's enable Memcached service. Then restart Memcached. After you enable Memcached service, let's restart it. Also, don't forget to restart your Nginx and PHP FPM. Okay, on this step we are actually completed configuring Memcached. So you can go into your WordPress dashboard to install with 3 total keys. For example, on my site like this. Okay. Sorry, look like there are problem from on my side. Maybe on Cloudflare CDN. Let's fix that. Let's fix it first. There are problem on my side. Okay, wait a minute, I will solving my service. Oh, look like problem. Okay, let's log into my another set, like this. Oh, sorry. Let's login, and you can see on the screen what you shall configure for database cache on W3 total cache. Okay, let's see the configuration file. On general setting, and you should enable database saja atau using memcache. I'm using memcache, both memcache and Redis, but you should choose memcache, then move to database saja, database cache menu. The configuration is example. Sorry, I will give you some sample or example. Okay, let's change to memcache, both object and database cache. And you can test the connection. If testing passed, it indicated that memcache working properly. Okay, let's save setting and purge cache. Okay, moving to object cache. It's strongly recommended to use on your set, both database and object case. You can change garbage collection interval or default lifetime of such object, but don't enable caching for WP admin request. Default lifetime of object cache, as you can see on explanation, determine the natural expiration time of unchanged cache item. The higher the value, the larger the cache. For garbage collection interval, if chasing to this specific, how frequently expired cache data is removed. For busy set, a lower value is best. For busy set, if you set here's Google traffic, for example, so I'm setting with I'm using this setup. I don't change this. Okay, from this step we have finished setting up and configuring memcache on Ubuntu VocalFossa and configuring v3 total cache on for WordPress, for my WordPress. Okay, thank you and see you next time.